Hello everyone, Blake Sneed. We are in northern Arizona again, and I am just going to continue trying to find some wildlife to photograph and take videos of. I am going to get going soon, but I just wanted to start this video. And where I'm gonna go is to a lake and just hike down and set up my tripod and wait there and see what kind of wildlife we can find. I just wanted to make a part 2 of my last video, so that's what we're doing. And I'm gonna get going to the lake and I'll show you what it looks like and what I'm gonna do to set up. All right, so I have my 800mm lens, I have my tripod. So I am going to go to the edge of the lake. Okay, so we made it down to the edge of the water. It was a great day. We got some antelope, I believe. They look like deer, but they have white spots on them and they're a bit bigger, so I'm pretty sure they're antelope. And then I got an elk as well. I just want to show you the sunset before I leave the lake. Hello everyone, I am back. It is the next day and I was going through all of my videos last night and I realized I was filming in 1080p rather than 4K, which is a huge rookie mistake. So pro tip, if you're trying to get good videos, always make sure that you're filming in at least 4K, and I was not. So I was making a mistake, and so today I'm back out, definitely gonna be filming everything in 4K. So hopefully I can get some cool 4K videos of these animals by the lake. So I'm gonna set up my tripod and we're just gonna wait and see what we can get. All right, so I set up my tripod here. I don't really see any animals yet, so I think I'm gonna walk down this way, and then set up down there, because I think there might be more animals that way, because we're right on the edge of the lake right here. The lake ends right here. Okay, so I came a little bit closer to the middle of the lake and set up my tripod. I'm just gonna wait and be patient and see if anything shows up. I'm just filming this bird.
you worry about a thing. Oh no, every day is just a
I used to kind of think that wildlife photography was like boring because you had to wait around and you didn't know what you were gonna get, but it's definitely not boring. I'm back at the same spot in northern Arizona and I just found some elk. Sorry if my voice sounds a little weird. I am getting over being sick recently, so I apologize if I sound nasally. It's like 2 p.m. right now, so we have a few hours until the sun sets, and then hopefully the elk will be at the lake by the time I get there.
It's okay, it's okay. Gotta live it your
I'm still trying to decide. I don't really want to leave the elk since they're right here, but I also want to be at the lake in case they are going that way so that I'm ready. All right, yes, I've decided I am going to head towards the lake. As much as I want to stay here because the elk are here, I really want to go towards the lake so that by the time the sun is setting, I can hopefully get some animals at the lake, and hopefully these elk will just make their way towards the lake because they'll get thirsty and want water at sunset. So I'm not going to get distracted like I usually do and stay here, because then I feel like the elk will go away and then the sun will set and I'll be like, oh man. So I'm going to head towards the lake where I think they're heading. Microphone, why? All right, so we made it down to the lake and I don't see any wildlife yet, but that's the best part because it just means they haven't showed up yet. So I'm gonna set up my tripod and then we wait. As soon as I was done filming the raccoons, it started pouring. So I just like packed up all my camera gear and ran. I am surprised my camera is still even working because of how wet it got. But we got some good videos today. I got some raccoons. How cute are they? Like eating their little dinner in the lake. I didn't even know raccoons swam, but I got some raccoons. And then some elk came, and then it just started pouring on me. And I was like, okay, I'm not gonna finish filming these elk because I'm getting so wet. And then like lightning was happening, and yeah, I did not want to get struck by lightning, and my cameras probably would be completely ruined if I didn't run up to my car when I did, because they're just soaking wet. Tomorrow, I think we're gonna do this one more time. Why is my microphone not working? Hello everyone, I'm here at the lake. It was raining for the past 3 hours or so. So I've just been waiting and hoping that it would subside, and it actually did, and the sun is starting to come through. We'll just see how it goes. If it starts raining again, I'm gonna have to run up to my car because I cannot let all my camera equipment get wet. You might be thinking, isn't it summer in Arizona? And yes, it is, but it just rained and I was so cold yesterday. Yeah, so it started raining on me as soon as I got down here to the lake, and that's okay. It should subside, I think, because the sun is peeking through, so I'm not too worried. It's just light rain, so hopefully the sun will peek through, the rain will subside a little, and then I'll set up my tripod. I see a bird over here, but I'm not gonna start filming yet because I don't wanna get everything wet. The rain subsided, and I just set up my tripod. I was able to get some raccoons and that bird for a little, but that's about it that I got today, and I'm still by the lake and the sun is set and it is so cold, so I'm gonna head back to my car. I did get to see the raccoons again and I think they're so cute and I love them so much. Hello everyone. Guess what? I am back at the same lake because I had another day and it was clear enough skies and it's not windy, so I was like, today is a perfect day to come back out to the lake, so let's go. I am back out at the lake today and it is raining. Interesting. So it's sunny, but it's also raining. Oh, big raindrops. We're just gonna wait. It'll go away. It's Arizona. It'll rain, it'll mess up my hair, and then it'll be fine. Look at this. Well, it started pouring down rain on me and it seems like the rain is over for now. I have no idea. Well, the sun is going down and it's not raining, so let's see if I can get anything if I set up my tripod. Hello everyone. So I am actually out here one more day and I am trying to get some more photos of wildlife. So I'm gonna go back to the lake. We're gonna try and just take some like photos of some wildlife like the birds by the lake. So that's what we're doing right now. It's like midday and it's still summer. It's September now. So it is the end of summer. Okay, so I'm back in my car. Sorry about the light, but I didn't want to speak into my camera while I was down at the lake. I was here and I was talking to a lady the other day, and I don't know her name or anything, and I wouldn't say it anyway, but she was talking about how there were like a bunch of ibises. I hope that that's the correct plural for ibis. Ibises, and they're the ones like with the long beak, the birds with the long beak. And she was like, yeah, there were like a bunch of them. Keep an eye out. Well, a bunch of ibis birds flew in and I filmed them and I tried taking some photos. So hopefully it's good. I don't know. I was just like in awe at how many birds there were. So I will show you those right now.
I'm living in. Music is my therapy, dancing is my medicine. Lifting every part of me. So don't tell me you want me just because you're lonely, just because you saw me at the party with my homies. We can take it slowly, we can take it slow. So don't tell me you want me just because you're lonely, just because you saw me at the party with my homies. We can take it slowly, we can take it slow. Because music is my therapy, therapy, therapy. Music is my therapy, therapy, therapy. Music is my therapy, therapy, therapy. Music is my therapy, therapy. So don't tell me you want me just because you're lonely, just because you saw me at the party with my homies. We can take it slowly, we can take it slow. We can take it slow. Music is my therapy, dancing is my medicine. Lifting every part of me, I'm free from what I'm living in. Music is my therapy, dancing is my medicine. Lifting every part of me. So don't tell me you want me just because you're lonely, just because you saw me at the party with my homies. We can take it slowly, we can take it slow. So don't tell me you want me just because you're lonely, just because you saw me at the party with my homies. We can take it slowly, we can take it slow. Because we can take it slow. We can take it slow. Don't tell me you want me just because you're lonely, just because you saw me at the party with my homies. We can take it slowly, we can take it slow. We can take it slow.
Oh yeah, to finish up, the little raccoon family came back. And so to finish up, I filmed the little raccoons eating their dinner as the sun was like going down. I love those raccoons. That is how I'm gonna finish this video. I think I got everything that I wanted. I got all of the photos that I wanted. I got all of the videos that I wanted for this summer. And so I hope you enjoyed seeing what I was up to this summer, and I'm just going to finish editing all of this stuff and then I'm going to get ready for fall. The next videos will probably be fall colors. I don't know where I'm going yet for fall, but we will definitely figure it out. I don't know. I have not planned fall yet because it is still summer and I am just like an in the moment type of person. So we will see what we do for fall. And thank you all so much for joining along. As always, keep adventuring safely and responsibly. And until next time, bye. I love those raccoons. I think they're so cute.
Was so tired of what it